I'm going to make some rocket boots. I'm still messing around with the positioning of everything and the size. Obviously, I don't want my feet looking through like this, so I'm just going to keep tinkering around with it. I've already done some programming already, but I'm not really sure where that footage went. There we go. I like this a little bit better, but it's still looking a little bit silly, you know? Let me just change the positioning slightly. This is much better. I'll explain what I have so far. It's just a local script that detects the user input and now making it fire to the server so the server knows to do stuff when the user presses a key. I gotta make sure I get the replicated storage because that's where the remote event is and that's how they communicate. And also it's embarrassing to see myself struggle so much. I never realized how much I struggled typing, and look at this. I type so slow, man. I never noticed before. We're gonna send a message to the server called rocket jump so that it knows what to do when the user presses the key. In the script, all I have is a code that positions the rocket boots where I want them to be where the player joins. Again, I need the replicated storage in the server for the same reason. The remote event is in there and they have to use it to communicate. Let me just organize my code and make it look all nice and pretty, you know, using comments. Now in the server script, I'm just gonna write an event to make it wait for the message from the local script, and from there we can make it actually do stuff in the server. I like using print to test out if these things are working. The output shows that the server is not receiving the user input and we get an error. Now I have to go check out what went wrong, and it turns out it was just a typo in the local script. I'm adding a debounce so that the rocket jump cannot be spammed, because if you can just hit it over and over again, it might end up working in ways I don't want it to. So I make debounce equal to false, then I change it to true when it's activated, and then I wait a little bit, and then I make it so that it can be activated again. And now the output is printing the message I put, so it is working. I'm adding an attachment into the humanoid root part because all these fancy line and vector movement thingies all use attachments. I'm a dinosaur. I'm used to the body objects where you don't need attachments, but the whole point of doing this practice project is to keep learning. So I have to get used to the new objects. So let's put an attachment in there. I still have to learn how all these things work, and you'll see that in the video. I decided to go with linear velocity for no reason at all. I just thought it sounded like what I needed, but I went in blind. I should have done some more research. I just made it apply a vector velocity of 100 when the key is pressed just to see what happens. Wow, look, nothing. Maybe I just need more power. Maybe the 100 isn't enough. Also, I changed the max force to infinity. Wow, awesome. It works exactly how I wanted it to. This is exactly what I wanted to happen. Okay, so maybe 100 was enough. Nope. Let's look at this replay. I did 2 backflips and then I went up into the air. After trying it again, I just do this weird thing, whatever this is. It sort of kind of worked at the end. I don't know, man. Maybe linear velocity isn't what I need for the effect I want. I did my research and I think line force is what I need for the effect that I want to do with these rocket boots. I made a variable of force equal to 100. Let's see what happens. Wow, nothing happens again. Amazing. Again, maybe we gotta increase the power 1000. Let's see now. Nothing. We need even more power. Maybe that'll help. And yes, finally I got it to work. The line force worked out and I have enough power to boost me into the air. As you can see, I was very happy when I finally got it to work. I added some fire to come out of the boots whenever you jump into the air to look cool. Also, I changed it so that instead of giving you one big boost when you press the key, it'll continuously boost you as long as you have the key held down. And when you let go, it stops the boost. But I did something wrong because I end up going up forever. It helps when you actually use the right event for what you want to do instead of using input began twice. I meant to do input ended. Yes, finally, this is what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted it looking like. Yeah, I've been doing these practice projects that are related to physics because I want to get better at physics when it comes to Roblox game development. Let me know if that interests you, if you want to see my other projects that I have in mind to practice my skills of physics in Roblox. And let me know if there's any other ideas that you have that you want to see from this channel. Let me know, please. Please. Alright, and God bless you.